So welcome everyone to the channel, and something a little bit different today. I'm just going to give you an update and a little video and a tour around the current situation in China. So let's talk about what happened in the event. So I'm currently in Tianjin in China, just outside Beijing, probably around 2 hours away from the airport, Beijing capital airport. I finished 12th to 16th, so okay, I've got to this round now 3 or 4 times in the last year. Last event I won 1 extra match than I did this one. I actually won 5 matches and lost 2 matches. So let's talk about it. So basically the first match I played, Malaysian lad, Malaysian guy on the TV table 2, I won 13-1. He was really nervous though, I could tell. He made some mistakes that maybe he wouldn't make normally. I played pretty solid. I think I had maybe 6 or 7 from the break, totaling off my braking clearances and his dry brake clearances. So enough really to win the match, but I felt like he was a little bit under pressure and he didn't really sort of have a great deal coming back at me. But obviously you've still got to win the match, right? And yeah, I could tell it was his first couple of times he's been here and he wasn't very comfortable. The second match I played, Dan Wormsley, snooker player from the UK, trying to get on the tour. He's actually got a spot in the World Championship qualifiers, which he starts in a couple of days. It'll be after you see this. The qualifiers will be well in place, so hopefully I wish him all the best at that. He come out here, I beat him 13-5. Again, I broke okay, a couple of frames were scrappy. And I think my pull background sort of took over there with that, and really, I didn't dominate. It was more of there was a few little shots that he made mistakes on, like tactical mistakes, and yeah, I got over the line in that one. And then I played a woman from Mongolia. She's a decent player. She got to the 16 to 32 round, so she won a couple of matches after I actually beat her. She still qualified for stage 3. So yeah, she was decent. She's actually a snooker player from Malaysia. She was good. Obviously the women players, you have to give 1 ball handicap, so it's difficult because they only have to pot however many balls, but they don't have to leave. They can leave the last ball on the table. So when they pop the second to last ball, they then remove the last ball and they're on the 8. And what you find a lot in Chinese pool is when you break the balls, there's always 1 messy ball and then the rest of them are sort of okay. So what you tend to get with when you're playing against the women players that can actually play is the pattern that they choose. They obviously leave that. They don't need that ball. And especially obviously with the morning after, the night before, and Gaz just lost to Tang, the girl. He lost 15-13 on the TV table, and she actually had 4 breaking finishes on the trot at one point. She's far too good, and like Chen Semeng and Kelly Fisher, the women players, but they're far too good to be given the 1 ball handicap, especially the last ball, because they actually play the game properly, how it should be played. And if you would ask Kelly yourself, she would probably agree with me that it is a fraction too high of an advantage. But unfortunately, they're the rules. It just shows that Tang, I think she won 4 events 2 years ago. And then last year, they changed the rule from the last ball to the first ball. And she never won no events last year. And then this year, well, this is the first event back where it's the last ball she takes off. And no surprise, she's back in the semi-finals. She lost in the Masters final 2 years ago to Yubo, and she had the 1 ball handicap then. And I feel that she's going to be a dominant force again while you're giving her 1 ball start. And I think it would probably take her to win an event for them to realise that they've maybe made a mistake and change it back to the first ball. Because, like you say, when you break the balls, the first ball you take off, then it's a frame. Then it's an open frame, then ball against ball. But when you're defending 2 balls in the last ball, for example, if when she's got 2 balls left on, if you play a safety on 1 ball, and you let her see the other ball, and she pots the other ball, the other safe ball gets took off the table and she's on the 8. Or for example, she's on a last ball and you play a pass a turn shot where you pot her ball with yours, she's then on the 8 ball. So it's a very difficult mindset, really. Like, I played the Mongolian woman to qualify for the stage 3, and I found myself like in positions where I was thinking, what do I actually do here? Because although I know how to play, I actually felt a little bit strange because I didn't know whether to defend or attack, or I just got myself a little bit mixed up in this game because you're a little bit foreign to it. For example, it just feels a bit strange, you know, defending that ball. But anyway, yeah, that's that. So I beat the girl, the woman from Mongolia, 13-7 to qualify for stage 3. Then stage 3 comes out where you get 16 international players and 16 Chinese players. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk and talk because I'm going to show you the venue and I'm going to show you around the practice facility that we've got here and all sorts. So I'm going to spin the camera around now, face you forward, but I'm going to carry on talking about the event. Right, so I'm currently in reception. This is obviously reception. Hey, this is the guy that I played first. You okay?
Okay.
Safe trip home.
You too?
Thank you. I go tonight.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to walk you through reception now. So yeah, the last 16 internationals and 16 Chinese. So it's an open draw, so you put your cards on the table, 32 cards face down, your name gets called out, you flip your card over, 1 plays 2, 2 plays 3, and so on. So I actually drew Chris Mellin. Obviously for the UK players will know, unbelievable player, world champion at English pool, China Open 9 ball, brilliant player. One of them draws that we probably both sort of fancy because obviously when you're playing against the Chinese players, they are a little bit more dominant just because they're playing all the time, but nothing crazy. But when you play an international player, you do fancy the job. Obviously with me focusing more on international, on Chinese now over English pool, I feel that I've got a slight edge just because I'm constantly playing Chinese pool and he's going from exhibition to English to Chinese to 9 ball, back to Chinese, back to English pool. Like he had 2 exhibitions in Ireland just before they flew out the day before the event started, so he's been playing English pool all weekend, and the last time I played English pool was in November. So yeah, I managed to get over the line in that one. I won 13-4, played pretty decent, very clinical actually. It was a really good match. I think we spoke after, and I think he actually got to the table 11 times in the whole match. We're playing a race to 13, so it was basically impossible for him to win that match. Yeah, so I played him, and then I got drew out in the last 16 of the winner's side, and I played Chen Zi, who was on the snooker tour. And to be honest, the game didn't really go too well, very bits and bobs, but yeah, I lost 13-4 to him. Very scrappy game, and to be honest, yeah, it wasn't great at all. Right, just a quick one on that. So Chen Zi, I'll drop back to that. This is outside, so that is the hotel we're staying in. Short walk here, this is the venue. So outside the venue, these are the final 8 players left. So we've got Chen Zi, Kompeng, Kong Dejong, Tang, Shen Shenyi, Phone, Chu Binji, and Gareth Potts. So the only one left out of all the international, oh sorry, Phone, oh, the draw's just been done. Stage 3, we've got Phone, Artico against Gareth Potts on the loser's side. So there's 8 players left now. As you can see, these are previous results, and this is the draw. So Gaz plays Phone, Kong plays Chu Binji, that's in the loser's side. This is the winner's semi-final. So you've got Zhang Kunpeng against Shen Shenyi, and you've got Tang against Chenzi. So I think they're about to start walking out. So I might be able to catch that. Right, I'm gonna go inside and try and catch that. Show you that. So yeah. So beat Chris 13-4, lost to Chenzi 13-4. So I was a little bit disappointed really, because I played good against Chris, broke well, and then when it comes to play against Chenzi, I just didn't quite break too good, and the layouts wasn't great, and it was just a little bit of a scrappy match, and it was quite frustrating really. So we're playing on one lost side, one win side. Yeah, look at this character. She's dancing on her own there. Don't know what she's doing, but each their own, I suppose. Yeah. So 1 win, 1 loss. So basically what it is, the 16 to 32 bracket, then the losers play each other. So who gets drawn out again? I draw Chris again, because it's a completely random draw. Obviously you flip your card over and it's pot luck really. So I drew Chris again. I actually managed to beat him 13-4 again. This time a little bit of a different match, but in the second half of the match I really dominated the table. I didn't really make any mistakes. He didn't really get too many chances, to be honest. Yeah, played a pretty good match. 2 wins, 1 loss in stage 3, which gets you to the round of 16. So you jump up another pay bracket, and then you've got to win 2 out of 3 again. And then I drew Yang Fan. So last night I played Yang Fan. I lost 15-13. Really good match. Disappointed, yeah, a little bit, but really I had chances, but it was difficult, you know. He's a great player. I missed the ball at 14-13 to go to a decider, and yeah. So I'm just walking into the venue now, and I don't know where Gaz and Artie are playing. This is the venue, everyone. So look at this. So who's on this table here? Chenzi and Tang. So Chenzi and Tang. Chenzi's partner there, I think. I think it's his partner anyway. So on this table you've got Kunpeng against Shen Shenyi. Again, all the live streamers are getting ready, putting stuff up, putting all their streams up. Bossman, top big streamer in China. He's a big streamer in China. So in the venue there's currently 36 tables and 2 TV tables, so 38 in total. So TV table 2 is just here, and this one is Chu Binji and Kong. So as you can see again, all the streamers getting ready, and it's Gareth against phone on the TV table. So the players, when they're waiting to come out, they go round there, round the back. They can actually see Gaz there, but you can't. Well, you can see me, but you can't see him. And I'm walking into the venue now. So unbelievable setup. So it will fill up in here soon. So phone against Artie. Okay. So I'll quickly show the walkout, show guys walking out, and then I'm going to show you the practice facility after that. So I'm not great at speaking Chinese, but I get that as we're now going to call the players out. So I'm just going to go up the top so I can show you better. So you can see, here's the venue from the top. Probably around 400 seats in the venue, in the actual arena. It's amazing. amazing setup. It's actually in a sports hall, so you can see at the top there, you've got, well, a few thousand seats up there. And you've got probably around 50, 60 people in so far, but no doubt the later on it goes, the more you'll get. So this is where the refs sit here and watch. So they watch the TV here, and that's where they see if any fouls happen, illegal breaks. This guy here is the main ref. He's a tournament organizer. He's basically the boss man. So coming out now. Now's when you start to get a little bit of sweaty palms, and now's when you've got to really be switching on. There's no talking behind there, even like we're on the next to each other, and there's no talking. People are focused and you're ready for action. So right, this is table 1. Table 7 is the first table. Kompeng against Shen Yi. Kompeng is one of the most famous, basically he's like one of the ambassadors for Joy as well. Like what Gareth is for the internationals, Kompeng is for the Chinese. A really, really nice guy. There's Tang against Chenzi. So they're both the winners, semi-finals. This is Kontaji. He was 5-0 down in the last match and he come back. And obviously Chu Binji needs no introduction. He went on a 50-match win streak last year. Now this is TV1. So it's phone, international player. Hopefully he can bring it home for England. So they have 3 refs. They have a TV referee and then they have 2 record referees. The record referees are the ones that watch the TV screen here and switch the score up. So like I say, phone's gonna come now, and then there's gonna be, she's a record ref. So they'll go and have a picture now, and then the 2 refs will sit there and make sure that everything's right. Right, I'm gonna now quickly show you the, so they're getting ready now for the match. Now I'm going to show you the practice facility. So the way that I come in is basically where I'm going to go now. So all these guys here, these are all the streamers. Look, big bossman streamer commentating on the match. He's got 2 matches there. Well, no, he's actually got 2 screens. Yeah. So he's commentating on the match there. He's currently got 3,900 on the right and 8,700 on the left. He's got like 12,000 people watching his streams at the minute. Where all the introductions come from then are here. So all these guys are the guys that obviously speak in Chinese, then also repeat it in English. As you can see, the big TV, that's 4 screens there, so all around the venue you can watch the match. Right, I'm going to quickly run up and show you the practice venue. So back out the doors that I come in, these are where you put your badges. Hi. So Joy logo, Liberwin, LP and Aramith, we have to wear them on our waistcoats. Security guarding the door. So I presume that says upstairs to the practice area, but in Chinese. So it's currently 5:30 p.m. here. I actually leave in 2 hours. No, 3 hours to go back home. So yeah, shame really, because I'm going to watch half of Gaz's match and then probably miss the back end of it. So you just jump in the lift and take you upstairs. So yeah, all in all, the comp has been another decent run. You know, I'm trying to work hard on my game. Now I've got a coach, so I've got bits to work on there, and it's not an overnight thing, but I do feel more confident when I'm playing, and I feel more like confident on the cue, to be honest. So right, just come out the lift. So this is one of the clubs that sponsor the event. So we're now in the practice arena. So there's like a oh wow, this has changed. So obviously shop. Hello. The shopkeepers, and there was actually a table here, believe it or not, 2 hours ago. So they're now ripping out. I'm sure there was around 40 tables in here. I'm going to quickly buzz you around. Jeez, when I come in here this morning at 10 AM, all these tables were up. So when I say a couple of hours ago, it was like 7 hours ago really, but it's still extremely quick. And they're still going all the way round here. I think it's one big circle actually. He's not happy with his mate here. But yeah, there was around 40 tables. Oh, this is table 33. 35. 36. Oh, don't say you can't walk all the way round. Surely you must be able to. No smoking, but they don't take too much notice of that, to be honest. Let me just quickly run round here. I think this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. So there's our actual hotel. So when I shown you earlier, there is our hotel. So it's probably the closest venue we've ever had. You can actually walk inside the hotel, and there is a path to get to the venue without even going outside. Which is a result, because obviously if the weather's bad or whatever, you can obviously get round. I really am hoping that I can get through the other side here, otherwise I'm gonna have a nightmare. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was, by the way. Otherwise I wouldn't have come this way. But yeah, I have recorded all of my matches. So for those of you who are watching this, below, when I said I played the Malaysian guy, Dan from the UK, when I played the Mongolian woman, when I played Chen Zi, when I played Chris again, when I played Yang Fan, they're all going to be posted on the YouTube channel. Oh my god. No way. So the other side of the gap, this side, no gap. Oh, disaster. Right, I'm going to have to walk back. So I'm going to speed this bit up. Right, to say I had a disaster is an understatement. So I probably walked 400 or 500 metres then. 30 tables worth. For nothing, basically, to show you around, but... Hello?
Hello.
Ni hao.
你好，你好，哎，你还会说中文呢？
Yeah, I can't say nothing else, mate. Sorry. He's talking to me now like I know what I can understand him. But yeah, serious operation. Serious operation here. So we've got 40 odd tables, 38 tables downstairs. Proper. So this is a table without the sides on. I wish they were as easy as this. But yeah. So I'm going to show you now. This is what this looked like this morning. So we have been practicing, not on here. Is he going to knock it in? Is he going to knock it in? Of course he is. Good shot, mate. Nice shot. So yeah. Like I said, all the videos that I have put on, I am going to be posting on here. Also, for anyone that's seeing this video and doesn't follow me on TikTok, moving forward in China, I am going to be posting all, well no, I am going to be going live for all my matches. I'm just going to quickly show you around the bend rather than actually walking, because obviously you get the gist. Goes all the way around like it did on the last one. Yeah, so anyone that doesn't follow me that's watching this for the first time, thank you. The username is exactly the same as this. So it's Jack the Wonder Wheeling on TikTok. When I'm in China, I am going to be going live on all of my matches. I understand and I appreciate that we play in the mornings and it's 7 hours in front in China. So for example, this week I've played every day at 10 o'clock in the morning, which is 3 AM in the UK. At one point it was 2 AM, but the clock's actually moved back an hour. So yeah. But yeah, that's it really. Thought I'd just give you a quick insight to what the conditions that we have and you don't see. I am going to be doing this probably at every event now. I did actually do a vlog for the way out, but I had a disaster. I don't know what happened to the SIM card in my GoPro, but the whole thing got wiped when I got here. I tried to upload it to my MacBook and it got wiped, so I don't know what happened. Hopefully it's on here and I have saved it somehow. I'm not great with technology. I am trying though. So I have, hopefully it's on here somehow, and when I take it back home someone can get it up, and that is basically me from leaving my house in Derby in England all the way to China. But as it stands, I can't find the footage, so unfortunately that's gone to pot. So this will have to do for now, but in the next one, if this goes okay, then I will do this again at every event, and I will make sure that I show you basically what we get up to, really. Not what we get up to, but the insight of what we do and the playing conditions that we get, which obviously is great. I am going to go into the venue now, so I appreciate everyone for watching. If you are still watching the video, thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully you're interested enough where I see you on the next one. Like I say, I'm just got into the venue, so Gaz looks like, I think he's just gone 1-0 in front. There's phone. See, I can't record in the venue. So Tang's currently 2-0 up on Gen Z. And I'm going to actually show you here what I mean by that final ball handicap. Obviously I've got a whisper because I'm so close to the table. I don't know if you can actually see it properly, but she's currently on spots. So the 6 ball on the side rail, she's not going to touch it. That's actually rolled into the black. 4 ball, the 6 ball, and the 1 and the 3 left. But she's not going to play the 6 ball. She's only going to play the 4 ball and come back out for the 3. Quickly show you this. So this is what I mean by the handicap. So can you see the 6 ball on the top side cushion where the ball line is? Which is obviously a problem ball, being on the side rail, gets lifted, put in the pocket, and she's straight on the 8. So she's 3-0 up, and she's had 2 breaking finishes to start the match. That's what I mean. She's going to be a serious danger to stop in this event. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm in the venue now, so I'm going to go and support Gaz for the last couple of hours before I have to leave for the airport. I appreciate everyone for watching. Thanks for following. If you're not subscribing, please subscribe. Like and comment if you want to see more. And yeah, this is Tianjin in China. The next one is the Joy Masters, the big one in Chengdu. It's in 3 weeks' time. See you there. So, just thought I'd touch on a video what I was talking about with Tang earlier. So when I told you it was, I can't remember, 3-0, she's now currently 6-0 up in 30 minutes, and she's had 5 breaking runs on the trot. So she's now about to go for the 6th breaking run on the trot. There is currently a bonus where if you make 4 breaking runs on the trot, you get 40,000. 5 breaking runs, 50,000. 6 breaking runs, 60,000. 7, 8, up towards 10. If she makes 10 breaking runs, she gets £11,000 bonus. This is Tang's mum here. So she's currently 7-0 in front, and she's had 6 breaking runs on the trot. The handicap is just too high, and to be honest, it's going to take something crazy to be Gareth is 2-1 in front. I think he's playing a 2-way shot here. If it goes in, he can clear. If it doesn't go in, he's snookered. Good job. Yeah. So the guy should go 3-1 up there. Just gonna keep on to Tang's match, see if she can actually break and run again. I think the highest at the minute is 6. So she's now joint on 60,000, which is basically £6,500 split twice. If she breaks and runs these, she goes to 7 and 70,000 on her own. So basically a £4,000 break and finish. And to be honest, she can clear them without taking the ball off the table. There's not even a ball near a cushion. Oh, first shot's a bad shot. But she's got the long 2 ball. If she bombs the 2 ball here, she'll basically clear up. She took a big breath in then, so I think she's feeling it a little bit. But yeah. That wasn't clean, but she's got 4 balls left and she only has to put obviously 3 of them and then the 8. This shot here will basically win the frame. Yep, that's it. So the 3 ball that's in bulk, I'm not quite sure if you can see it or not, but the 3 ball in bulk she's going to leave on the table, so she's going to stop the 4 in. Yeah, perfect. She's going to screw straight back and take the 8 ball in the middle. And she's now got the high breaking run prize. So she's opened up 8-0. Yeah, she's 8-0 up at the first interval. And her mum there's giving her the thumbs up. No, well done. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, she's 8-0 in front, 7 breaking runs. And she's going to carry on going after that.
Okay.
So, like I said, that was the end of the video, but I thought I'd give you that little bit extra. Gareth is currently 3-1 in front and he's breaking. He's made a... No, he's not. But the balls are messy. Right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.